2 appointments for my roofer this morning. One is a 40,000 square foot apartment complex that needed a complete re-roof, and the other one is a 50,000 square foot condo association that needed repairs and a maintenance check, so hoping those both go really well.
I got a really good appointment for my client in Dallas today. Originally talked to the president, who pushed me down to the head of engineering. He manages their IT relationship. Currently working with a consultant, but just not getting the support that they're really looking for. Was interested in seeing what we could bring to the table, so we're going to go meet with them this Friday. Should be a good one.
Well, I got 2 appointments today, one for my new client, Plastic Roofing. I was able to get him a 22,000 square foot hotel. Looking at repair maintenance over in their building. It should be a pretty good appointment, so excited about that one.
We're going out to take a look at a hotel. They got a few different HVAC spots they want looked at and a PM contract, so we're going to get that sent over to them, see if we can't be a resource for them that way.
For my second appointment, I got one for Atlas Roofing. It was actually a 60,000 square foot hotel. Excited to get them a repair or possible re-roof quote for their entire building. It'll be an estimate for their 2026 budget, so it won't be a closed deal now, but it'd be a big proposal and then a potential huge deal later, so I'm excited about it.
Got an email appointment for my client out in Knoxville today, as well as a regular appointment this morning. The email kind of came through. It was with a property management company. She's wanting to talk on Thursday. It's kind of a vague email, but should be a really good opportunity for my client.
So starting out the month a little slow this morning, that's alright. We have a long month ahead of us. We got Bone Break back today, which is nice to have a full team again. Did get a proposal out for Scout Roofing, my partner in Central PA, for $98,000 for a re-roof opportunity. About 10 minutes away, looks pretty promising, but Emma, who you calling your shot on this afternoon?
I'll do one of my roofers, so either Texas or Arkansas.
Call my shot on RDX this afternoon.
I know Brett's popped off.
Good morning.
He's got 3, right? He's got 3. Clay's got 1. I don't have anything. I am going to call my shot today for Northwest Arkansas.
I got 3 for my Denver HVAC client. The first 2 were charter schools. The first one was 41,000 square feet. The second one was 80,000 square feet, both under contract still, but it's that time of the year that they start reviewing their contracts, so we're headed out there next week and then the week following. And then I just got another one for them. It was a distributor, about 82,000 square feet. So he's been with one contractor for a while, but was open to weighing his option and seeing if we can't get him a competitive quote for PM.
I think I'm going to be trying to get one in San Jose by the end of the day, though. We got a long time. It's like 9 something over there right now, so plenty of time to get something.
I think 2 of us got appointments today so far. My appointment was for my client out in Knoxville. It's with a pretty big firm out there. Not sure on users or anything like that, but he's open to hearing what we have to offer. He's very familiar with us. My owner's going to be meeting with him on the 17th in the morning time. But yeah, I think Aaron got his first appointment ever. Let him talk about it.
Yeah, got my first appointment today. It was for my client out in West Palm. Should be a really good one. They had 120 end users, 8 offices, and 6 servers. So I'm excited to see what we can do with that.
I'll call my shot in Oregon.
I'll call my shot in Seattle.
Crew's doing good. Got a couple members here that got up to a hot start. I think they had one from Ben over there, one that we were looking for. I think Danny popped up for 2 for one of his clients. So I'll kick it over to them, let them tell you a little bit more about it.
I got one for my client in Dayton. It was a banger. It's for 242,000 square feet. He's actively taking quotes for a full re-roof on the system, so it should be a pretty good one.
I got 2 for my client in Raleigh, both with 100 users. And one actually, when I asked something that could do better, said cybersecurity, which is amazing because we specialize in cybersecurity, so hopefully that'll be a banger as well.
I'm going to get 2 this afternoon and 1 in Kansas City for sure.
New month, we're starting off lots of good conversations. Nothing on the board yet other than Jared has a couple Arsenal appies. But I'm going to be calling my shot for an IT appy this afternoon. Blake, what are you up to?
Got a couple proposals out. I didn't get the numbers yet, but I know one of them is a preventative maintenance agreement, and the other one is probably going to be a coating, so should have numbers for that shortly.
I'll call a shot for roofing.
Doing pretty good actually. We got 2 so far. I don't have any, but should get some this afternoon. Ryan's got some new clients, so he's building out some new list views, pipelines, all that good jazz. We should have some more rolling in soon, but Dylan and Logan both got some today.
Just got a really good one for my roofer in Tyler. I had spoke with the maintenance supervisor a few months back, and he was wanting me to get connected with the maintenance manager for one of their specific locations since he oversees the one in Tyler and Longview. So they're planning on getting a new TPO overlay, it's around 280,000 square feet.
The one I got was from my roofer in Oklahoma City. It was with the church. I had spoke with the maintenance director. It's pretty early in the process, but he said it'd be appropriate for us to come out and walk through their options and give them some rough numbers on repairs or replacements. Not exactly sure what exactly they're going to need yet, so I got that set up for Wednesday.
I got a good one. Let's see what I got. Boston, 200 user, CTO, their community outreach program, locally working with an MSP. Kind of want to see what we have to offer in comparison. Schedule for next week should be a pretty good meeting.
I got a really good one for my client out in Dallas. Talked with the manager over a manufacturing firm. He pushed me down to the engineer manager who handles their IT relations. Says they're currently using a consultant, but not super happy. Says they feel like they should be getting a lot more support. So they're meeting this Friday. Should be a really good one.
We're popping off today. I think Logan's about to wrap one up. I got a pretty good one for our IT client out in New Jersey this morning. I spoke with the owner of a recycling company. It's about 100 users. He pushed me down to the IT guy. We ended up setting up a Teams meeting for us to talk about virtualization, also cybersecurity. So it should be a pretty good one. Madison's got 2 this morning.
I got 2 appointments for my roofer in Florida. One of them is a 40,000 square foot re-roof for an apartment complex. The other one was a 40,000 square foot condo association. Both needed re-roofs, so we're going to go out there next week and hopefully get them quotes.
First day of the month, we got one on the board with Jared Morton over there. It looks like he got, which should be, a franchise we've spoken to before, a good shot and a good pitch at least. I don't know if it's a deal, but we went through some of our appointment follow-ups. We've got 12 potential deals that we looked at that we could follow up and get for HQ this month. That's a really good pool. So generally you need 15 to 20 to get 1 or 2 out of there, and then we got to go find 3 or 4 to have a really good month. So having a bank of deals like that's pretty good. We're looking at 56 appointments is our goal for this month. That's about 3 a day, which turns into 3 deals by the end of September. So yeah, first day, just kind of getting the numbers in order.
So this morning I did my typical Monday stuff, even though it's Tuesday. Kind of looked at our site audits from a couple clients over the weekend, see if anything dropped, a couple things needed to be updated. And then I've been mostly working on social media for roofing, or HVAC, and 2 IT clients.
Yeah, I've been working on one of our IT clients out of Milwaukee, optimizing his site for tablet and mobile. Just been working on that all morning, and we had a meeting actually earlier with an HVAC client. Just kind of going over, we have a weekly meeting with him, so just kind of going over like videos that he wants us to do and his website updates.
So today I worked on completing canceled clients for like their checklist, making sure that everything's updated in Salesforce. Working on a couple of invoice things this morning. Got some Canadian clients that I'm looking to get charged, and then this afternoon I am doing my monthly audit of the invoices, so that'll take up the majority of my afternoon.
So I've been working on the support ticket system for the software team. I think I almost have it wrapped up, and then I'll just be creating the MVP items into that system, so I can better track that for our team.
Did my monthly quality control report for August, so I sent that out to all the managers, and then I did a daily recap post from August 29th. Got Coda's interview out. It's great. You should watch it if you haven't already. Did a great job. And then I did a closed deal video post for Dylan, and then I did my social media for my client as well as us, so that's done. And then just grading calls, kind of just the same old.
Yeah, and then I've just been in orientation all day with Trey. So.
So I'm still working on dashboards, so being able to edit the charts. I've been able to get the configurations editable on the bar charts and pie charts, so you can be able to switch back and forth and see the differences on those. Just trying to work on the different kind of line charts to get those configured and editable on the dialogue screen too. So that's what I'll be working on.
I just spent all morning catching up on the facilities, housekeeping, since I wasn't here on Friday. I have a picture I needed to print for Laura. She's still reviewing the calendar, so she said she'd get with me on that today. And this afternoon I got some computer work and emails I need to address just from vendors and things. So that's it for me.
Oh. Got one today for my roofer out in Jacksonville. I ended up speaking with a board member over at this church, and they actually have a kind of almost residential building that they used to rent out that's kind of attached right next to it, and that has a few leaks in it. Wants us to come out and kind of just see what our repair and coating options would be, so we're meeting with him later this week.
So I got 3 appointments today, all for my Denver HVAC client. The first 2 were charter schools. The first one about 45,000 square feet. The second one 85,000 square feet, both looking to get an additional quote for preventative maintenance. The third one was a distributor, about 75,000 square feet, 16 visible RTUs on the roof, also interested in a preventative maintenance agreement. So we got those all scheduled for the next couple of weeks.
Got a pretty good one for our roofing client out in Salt Lake City today. Spoke with the maintenance director. Been speaking with this guy for over 6 months now. He's been pushing me off, but told me now is the time. They need to get work done. They kind of dragged their feet out in Salt Lake until the fall to get most of the work done and repairs or re-roof. So we're going to go out there this Thursday, give him a quote for a bunch of repairs, and he also wants to redo his section. So should be a pretty good one on Thursday for my guys in Salt Lake City.
I got 2 appointments today. One for my roofer in Ohio. It was with a large manufacturer, about 250,000 square feet. He's actively looking for a complete re-roof. He's talked to a couple companies, so we're going to come in there next week and give him a pretty good quote. And my next one was with a solar company in Pennsylvania. It's with a large manufacturer in the area. They hadn't really been approached about solar, at least in the past couple years. So we're going to go out there and see what we can make happen.
I just got one for my IT client in Lexington. I was with a medical association, spoke with the IT director. They're currently outsourcing cybersecurity, but also possibly looking at replacing phones in the near future. It's about 85 users, and we got that set up for the end of the month.